Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 10-2 stop.
It's our time. It's our time.
Catch made by Slayton. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. He juked him. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Now Jones. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Fielded just inside the 20. Great coverage there. Holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Drake. He'll have a 1st down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. On 1st down, Drake. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. From just shy of midfield, Murray got his man. It's Williams. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10, as they're down to the 29-yard line. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Leonard Williams, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. A handoff out of the pistol, it's Drake. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
To throw is Murray. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Dayon Buchanan in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. He's got his man. This is Tate. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. We're scoreless after 1. Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
To throw on third down, Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. Here's Jones throwing on fourth down. And this is Shepard on the catch. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth.
152 fighter. Ready?
A first down carry for Barkley. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a deep.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack.
Go. Get it.
On third down, Jones. And Ingram holds it in. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Evan Ingram, 44 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Murray now, flush to his right. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of his first half of action. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Flushed out right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw.
Jones throwing on first down. Forced out to it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. After the sack on first down, Jones, that's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a third and about 13.
Then we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing Jones. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. First down, Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard, 36 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with first and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. Throwing now is Murray. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A huge play there for Arizona. 56 yards. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. Lorenzo Carter picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. Charles Clay there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16. They keep it with Barkley on first down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we are tied at 14. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's another of the Cardinal backs. This is David Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Murray escaping the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Murray with a 3rd and long. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're going for it. It's Murray. That's going to be caught. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Murray going to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Lorenzo Carter able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, but now it's 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Murray now, 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. And got his man complete. The 20, 10, touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, 78 yards, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point.
The receivers have been running them ragged, maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Williams able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Murray.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Trying to get it to Clay that time, but now it's third down, possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Murray now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Golden picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape. First and 10.
Matchbox light. Shoot.
On first down, Barkley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Chandler Jones in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Now Saquon Barkley. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Murray now, 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. That one goes for 36 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. They stay on the ground with Drake. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
Now a draw play with Drake. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Back to throw, Murray. Being chased out left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Running from the shotgun with Drake. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done.